Man, oh man, it feels all great. No, you're not starting. I'm starting. I always start, man. Come on, don't be trying to take my shine. You already messed up. You can't even hear you.
That's my fault.
He tried to do the intro over me. How you do that over here? We're starting out with the hilariousness, but it is season number 10, and you gotta start it out right. Welcome back to the USFA YouTube channel, and we got ourselves a great game today. We got ourselves a great season coming up, and it's going to be a fun ride here. I didn't come into this booth alone, as you could tell, messing up the intro, but I'm not mad at him. I'm not in the booth by myself. It's going to be the Anchorage Snow Devils owner, Starchy Chaff, back in the booth again. What's going on, big homie? How you feeling about the season?
Other than the mess up, I feel good for the season so far, man.
Oh, I love to see it. I love to hear it. I'm going to see some great action tonight. It's going to be a fun ride as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We'll talk about them at halftime, but we got ourselves a great matchup. One of these teams has not lost a game yet, and it's going to be the season 9 champions, the season 8 champions. So the first back-to-back United Bowl winners in Huntington Beach. They will be on the road against a very strong Arizona team that is upgraded from top to bottom. What are your thoughts on these two teams here before we go ahead and get this thing kicked off?
Well, obviously, Huntington Beach is the favorites. And Arizona, they have a hard challenge ahead of them. However, they have a lot of rookies. I'll be excited to see how these rookies perform, kind of like how last season Anchorage did. He gave a challenge to Huntington Beach. Can Arizona do the same?
Most definitely. It should be a fun ride for sure, and I can't wait to get this one kick-started. I'm going to let you do the same thing like Caboose does today. You let me know when to kick this thing off.
Well, there's a saying, if you're never ready, then you're always ready. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and do it then. Best of luck to both of these teams here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to Arizona. Best of luck to Huntington Beach. Should be a fun ride as always, as we see the return here pushing past the 25-yard line. And let's go ahead and get this thing kick-started, man.
Is that or so that number?
Going to be a pass out the backfield, and reaching out is Tim Carlson, making the first down play already.
Mouse on screen.
You're kind of breaking up again on your side.
Mouse is on the screen.
That's fine. It ain't bothering you. It clicks on and off though. The second and inch is coming, and they're going to hand this one off to Tim Carlson. It looks like a flag on the play, and that's going to take him down, take him backwards a little bit. 2nd and 7 coming up for Huntington Beach.
Yeah, I'm ready to see. Let me try and rejoin loading.
As we see the pass to the left side and caught. There goes Ryan, the Diamond Davis, coming through with his first catch of the season. He says he's going to be the top dog in the wide receiver game this year. And with that type of ability, I could definitely see it happening.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Wrong one there. Arizona. With the teams here, as you can see the offense on the screen, as you see Carlton Banks gets his first catch of the game, and that's going to be a gain of 9.5.
That's reassuring that he has extensive repertoire with his receivers.
Going to be a fun ride here for sure. Huntington Beach a great drive to start out the season up to this point, but they ain't done yet. They're going to go ahead and stretch this to the left side, and Carlson has some room. He's going to take off and pick up a big gain, and he almost broke free, but he stepped out of bounds, and his first carry is going to be for 21 yards. What a play.
Yeah, let's go, boy. Always good to see a running game getting started early.
Almost broke free. I think he would have took that to the house, but right now Arizona trying to find their legs in this defense. Going to be passing it here. Right side is going to be caught and tackled immediately. And there goes number 16 doing his thing. 2nd and 9 coming up.
It's interesting to see him taking the checkdowns, whereas last season he was being more aggressive.
I'm sure that's going to change.
More in this situation, I mean.
Most definitely. I'm sure that's going to change a little bit later. So far, Arizona hasn't found a way to crack it as they're looking for a man here. Taking off to run is Deathridge. He's going to try to pick up 2 yards and fumbles the football. And it's going to be Arizona picking it up. And Hunter Jackson recovers it. A big play. Arizona's on the move.
Arizona already showing early out that they want this game.
Going to be taking this one, and it's going to be Tamari Jones for his first official carry in the big leagues. He's going to pick up 5.
Let's go, Rook. At least you got something to start off. It's not what you wanted, but it's good enough.
Yeah, switching it out a little bit. Switching it up a little bit. Here's the Arizona offense is on the field, trying to get something cooking. Axon Jackson Jr. is going to fake it, launch it right side, and caught. And there goes Jackson Rodriguez with a gain of 14. Arizona's on the move.
I will be interested to see how Action Jackson performs this season. Will he still be the gunslinger of old who throws a lot of picks, or will he be more cautious?
It's definitely something we have to monitor here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna fake this handoff here, looking for a man on the run, and gonna be almost picked off by number 58, because I believe that's TJ Camden right there. Nice job there.
I don't think he's going for cautious. I think he wants to go for blood at this point, because I said something.
We got the new edition of custom playbook, so let's see what Cal Wu can do to get this offense rolling. Is going to be a drop back, trying to take off to run, and Gronky Kong is going to make his first sack of the season early. A great job there from the veteran.
If Gronky missed that, there was 2 others that were going to get him.
Yeah, that pocket was collapsing on him. Matthias Sutherland was also in the area, but number 90, he's been doing it ever since he's been in the league. 3rd and 16 coming. Protection solid. Going to look left side and finds his man. And there goes number 18, a familiar face here in Arizona. It's Sean McGowan for 22.
Yes, sir. McGowan's always been a threat. Today he's just showing it to HBV.
You never want to put a linebacker on Sean McGowan. That is bad news every single time. As we see them try to take off and hand off to the right side, looking for a block, sheds off the tackle of a Preston Dotson and picks up the 1st down. As that's another storyline right there. Preston Dotson leaving Tampa Bay. And here he is. His first try was no good. And Arizona's on the move.
Do you like to say, rookie going against one of the better linebackers in the entire league and just being able to stiff arm him? That's pretty impressive, Rook.
He's definitely going to put that in his mantle as they do a fake handoff, a delay, looking for a man, launching this middle of the field, and incomplete. As Adam Leach and Annalisa McCullough made sure that didn't happen.
Sean McGowan again, the target. Good throw, just double coverage. You never want to throw double coverage like that.
Arizona well in field goal range, trying to get something cooking here. 2nd and 10, the high snap, but he corrals it, and the defense holds him down a little bit after a gain of 2. Huntington Beach with the chance to keep him off the field.
Yes, sir. Opening drive of the season for them. Why not go for 4? Go for it on 4th.
Never know. Arizona, I'm sure they want to set a statement. They were ranked as the 4th best team in the league. They're going to throw it short, incomplete, and that was almost picked off by Preston. And was the penalty? They said it's a hold on the left tackle, and I'm sure they're just going to let that one happen. Actually, no, they're going to back them up. It's 3rd and 18, so they accepted the penalty.
Interesting.
It will help them out if Huntington Beach could get the stop. It'll be a long field goal from here.
I was going to say they probably wanted to do a heavy blitz. If they can get a sack, they could probably get them out of field goal range.
That's definitely true. Big play, 3rd and 18. Season 10 action coming in your face. His action's going to take off to run. Does he have room to get the first? No, he does not. And he's going to run straight into TJ Camden. That'll move him closer in the field goal range. We should see Felix De La Chone for his first attempt at points this season.
Felix De La Chone, Rupert guy, you did good last season. You start off on the right foot.
The right foot is what he'll be using to get Arizona this lead, as the first quarter already past halfway. Kick is up and Arizona will knock it through, and it's a 3-0 ball game. Huntington Beach had a decent drive. They fumbled it. Arizona took advantage and put some points on the board. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, last time someone scored 3 to start out this game against HBV, they lost by 11. So Arizona, you got to really get your offense going more, and hopefully your defense will step up against HBV.
Going to be an interesting sight for sure. Huntington Beach, the season 9 and season 8 champions. Like I mentioned earlier, the first team in USFA history to go back to back. And this one was even more impressive this past season. They did not lose one ball game all the way to getting the title, but a slow start up to this point. We'll see what they do on their second attempt on offense, as we see the return here from X-Pac, and it looks like he will stumble forward to at least get to the 30. Actually, it's Carlton Banks right there. My bad. That's 1st and 10 coming up.
I just realized we forgot to do something.
I'm sure.
We forgot to introduce the teams.
Well, I did put the graphics up, so I forgot to do that, but it's all good. We'll get to that for the next game. I'm so rusty here. I've been doing so much work. Please forgive me as we see a fake 1 time, fake 2 times, looking for a man, and just throws this one away. As the defense of Arizona picking up steam, Tyler Deathridge throws his first incompletion.
Deathridge probably going for MVP this season, you think?
That's definitely a possibility for sure. He was in the conversation last year. A lot of people said that he got robbed, but I think this is definitely a great opportunity for him to show that he's the best. As you see a pass to the right side there, and that's going to be a catch there from number 6, Earl the Pearl Flint, for making his first catch as a Voyager, trying to get himself a ring.
Yes, sir.
Formerly with the Tampa Bay Typhoon, left in free agency. And here he is down in the gray, blue, and white. As we see Huntington Beach here, there's going to be a short drop back, look for the slant, and got his man. There goes Carlton Banks again. And that's going to be a nice play there for Huntington Beach.
Just so people remember, they already had Ryan Davis.
Mm-hmm.
So just adding Carlton Banks, that's adding even more scary weapons to this team.
And they have the deepest wide receiver group in the league, bar none, as we see Deathridge take a little bit of a step back, and looks like he's going to throw this one away again. Not trying to force that one into coverage. A smart play there from the 1-year quarterback. Technically 2-year now that he's starting season 10.
Yeah.
Well, would you say 1 year, like when you finish the year, or like how you base that?
I do it rookie. I call him rookie for the first year, and then the after year, I just call him 1-year vet.
True that. We're going to be a pass right side, and going to be incomplete, as Carlton Banks could not hang on through contact. Now it's going to be a long 3rd down here for Huntington Beach, trying to get something cooking.
Arizona, you need to stop here. If you don't, you're probably going to have a big play on you.
3rd and 10 coming up. Going to be looking for a man here. Going to launch this and had his man Earl Flint put the pass off the mark. And Arizona's going to get 2 straight stops on the champs.
That's impressive. Because not many teams could stop them last season.
We like to say back-to-back stops on the back-to-back champs. We'll see Carolina for her first punt of the season. Looking for a pin. And is going to send this one to the left side. And this one looks like it's going into the end zone for the touchback. As we see Arizona come back on. And this is a great chance for Arizona to really put their fork into this game early. Punch them in the chest. And see what they could do from here. What are your thoughts on that?
I think really this is going to be a good chance for them. Especially if they score. Because if they don't score, they're still in the striking range.
My opinion, they need a touchdown on this drive here, but we'll see Tamari Jones there, and he is going to get dragged down by Preston Dotson for his first official tackle, I believe, as a Huntington Beach Voyager. 2nd and 4 coming up.
That's going to be an interesting matchup to see all game. How is Preston going to do against DeVore? DeVore already got a stiff arm on him. Now he gets his first tackle on him.
Going to be a fun ride there. You see him right in the middle of that defense. He wants to get something cooking. That's a protection solid, but not that solid. It's going to be a defensive tackle sack. Josh Sloya making the play, and that's already 2 on the quarterback. It's 3rd and 11.
Josh the boss Sloya.
And let me know if that quality is good for you on that game, on your side. Let me know it's good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Alrighty, awesome. So it's 3rd and 11. Got the bunch at the top. Looking in the middle of the field and going to be punched out at the last second. Looks like the safety getting into the mix, trying to fit it to Uncle Swoosh, but he could not hang on.
Swoosh couldn't. If Swoosh wasn't there 1 second later, I was going to get picked. Because he had his hands right open for it. He just hit him. Made sure it fell out.
And there goes that strong Huntington Beach defense making the setup as we see Ryan Davis, the return man, at punt return. And Huntington Beach has some solid field position here. 2 drives, they came up fruitless, but the first quarter's just getting started. They definitely have a lot of time. And we've seen games like this from them last season where they kind of got to slow starts and then all of a sudden you snap a finger, it's already rolling. So maybe we'll see some of that here. It's 1st and 10 coming. In the shotgun set. TK in the backfield looking, and they're going to throw it his way as he's going to leap for it, and he's probably going to pick up 1 yard, and that's really about it.
Yeah, 1 yard. Tim Carlson's going to be a menace in the backfield for some while, and just being able to catch is a bonus that Huntington Beach is afforded.
Great job by Dejon James for his first official United Sim Football Association tackle. Looking for a man again, throws a short, and it's going to be to Tim Carlson again. But he's only going to pick up maybe 3 this time around.
Looked like, yeah, it was 3.
3rd and medium here. Yeah, I was thinking to have 1 yard. A second got me confused, but it's going to be 3rd and 6. 3 wide receivers set. Looks like Carlton Banks in the slot looking for a man again, and he's going to find his man Ryan Davis, and he's going to pick the first down up. Tackle finished by Tank Falco, and Huntington Beach is going to take that into the 2nd quarter. Great play there from Huntington Beach.
Yes, sir. Getting Ryan Davis involved. It's more like a decoy so far in this game, but getting his first catch, pretty good.
Going to be passing it again. Is Deathridge, and another catch here from Carlson, who already has, I believe, 5 at the current moment, maybe even 6. Actually, no, it's going to be 5 right there. 2nd and medium coming. Haven't been getting too many carries here. They've been leaning more towards the passing attack. But he's been getting his touches for sure. Looking for a man here, middle of the field, and almost picked off.
Deathridge being a little bit risky there.
Arizona with another chance to get off the field.
For Calvin Thomas, that could have been a good pick there.
I don't think it was Calvin Thomas. I believe it was number 16 in there. I think they just showed him off there. But looking for a man again. Going to throw it short to the tight end, Eric Duncan. And Huntington Beach delivers again. A 1st and 10 setup coming here for the Voyagers. A great play.
Yes, sir. Always love to see the tight end get involved in the passing game.
1st and 10 coming up. Right on the cusp of field goal range. Will be around like a 50-yarder from this particular spot. So any closer will be a lot better as they send the big homie in motion. 2 fakes. And they're going to look for a man here left side. It is going to be caught and dragging a man. And it's going to be 2nd and 7 coming.
Looked like that was his 3rd read. He looked like you looked up field to his 1st and 2nd read and immediately just checked down. It looked like he didn't look across to his other reads.
Almost got a man off sides back there, not to be. Deathridge resets, going to look for a man right side and caught. And there goes Earl Flint with another catch down to the 20. The first check into the red zone here for the Voyagers, and they're looking nice on the drive.
It's like ring-a-ding-ding, we're back home.
Who will get the first touchdown of the season? That's going to be the question. As we see the bunch formation at the top, looking for a man again, throws it left side and another check down. There goes the tight end, Eric Duncan, who picks up about 2. Already at 19 passes in the first half.
A lot of checkdowns, though.
Not really going up the field with it. I think they're trying to bank on that run after the catch, see if they could exploit this team's speed. And there's going to be a stretch to the right side, and it's blocking, but it's going to be a juke move, and it stands up, and he tries to get back up, but he's going to get slowed down around the 16-yard line. Another midway 3rd down section here.
Yes, sir. It looked like the blockers, they just started pushing him, and then as soon as he got around him, let him go, and just immediately he was right there.
8.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Looking for a man again. Throws a short and caught, but Tim Carlson cannot turn up, and that is going to be another stop here on 3rd down. Does Huntington Beach go for it here? Do they see maybe they could potentially pick this up?
I don't know what the analytics say, but with how they've been playing, I don't think so. I think they're going to just go for the kick.
And you'd be right on that. Huntington Beach looking for the tie. From the 12-yard line, Carolina didn't miss too many times, and she won't miss on that one. We're back to a new ball game here, 3-3.
Yes, sir.
Definitely a great job by Huntington Beach to get the points, but I already know there's an owner named Ryan Davis who's kicking themselves right now for not getting the score. They're used to getting touchdowns this early, but hey, Arizona's a new team here. We spoke about it a little bit earlier. They had a top 3 draft in comparison to the rest of the league, in my personal opinion. They've signed great off-season free agents. The owner, he's active. He said that this is their time to turn some heads, and you can say in the first half that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I can tell already. Probably not the best way to show it against HBV, but come later in the season, they're really going to show it off.
But we still need to see more action on this offense. And speaking of action, Action Jackson Jr. coming back to the field. You see Uncle Sloosh there on the return. Definitely some underrated drip right there from him right there. I love what I'm seeing from him. But it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Yeah.
And they're going to go ahead and fake the handoff here. Here comes Action Jackson Jr. He's going to go ahead and test this defense deep and going to be incomplete.
Looked like he was open for a second there, but immediately they clamped on him.
And that is a great job there from the Huntington Beach Voyagers secondary for not allowing that big play. And it's definitely something we expect for them. That's one of their strong suits, was their secondary on this defense. But it's going to be 2nd and 10. Going to be another high snap, looking to turn up. And it's going to be a fumble and picked up by Huntington Beach. But did he hit the ground? They're going to review it. I thought he was actually up still. The referee says he wasn't. But so it's going to make it 3rd down. But that was interesting. I thought he fumbled it.
That looked like a fumble to me.
Gonna be passing it here.
Oh,
what a play there as Uncle Swoosh takes the top off the defense, doing it like he did it in college. It's 1st and 10.
I need to receive that. And yeah, big play already. Just looked like they were too high on there, and too high safeties. I mean, just couldn't get to that section.
Hit that seam right there, looking for a man again. Gonna go middle of the field and caught. Is gonna be pushing through a man as Jackson Rodriguez, and Arizona's inside the 35. Definitely a spark with that play before this one, and they're looking to get something going.
Yes, sir. They probably look like the favorites to get the first touchdown here.
Well, Huntington Beach still has that strong defense. They normally don't give up a lot of points here in this area. We'll see a carry, and it looks like the defense of Huntington Beach will hold them to a short gain of 4. Preston Dotson once again in the area.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he's looking for one of those big hits.
Oh yeah, he would love to get one on to Moore, but if he can get one on action, he knows. We all know he'd love it.
Oh, Steph. Got to fake the handoff here. Looking for a man left side. And a dot again as that gets him inside the 5. And that's the tight end, Amari Jones, for his first catch of the season. He's going to pick up 25. Arizona's trying to score tonight. Or today.
Almost overthrew him. But just let the momentum carry him. Almost in, though.
Arizona trying to get something cooking here. Protection's breaking down, and it's going to be another sack. It is Matthias Sutherland, and that's 3 different players on this line getting to the quarterback. That'll push him backwards.
Looked like they were going to go for, from my point of view, it looked like they were going to go for a QB scramble, but he just dropped back. It was a busted play, on my opinion.
But that backed them away from their mark that they needed. Gonna throw this one left side, and that was over the heads of everybody. Now Huntington Beach has another chance to hold them to a field goal. Definitely a defensive battle up to this point. Both defenses, they've allowed some big plays, but they've also shut the offense down when they needed to. So maybe Huntington Beach has another chance to do it here. Going to look for a man to throw it to. Going to try to take off to run. Loops back inside the pocket. And he's getting chased down as that's going to be a 4 for 4. All 4 defensive linemen get 1 sack on action. And that backs them away from a potential touchdown. We'll see the field goal team. That is unfortunate.
We all see Arizona being a good team this year. But is it to the benefits? Are they benefiting from Action Jackson, or are they getting worse with Action Jackson due to his scrambling ability like that?
It's definitely an interesting question. Me personally, I believe he has all the ability to be a great quarterback. He's been in the top 5 in all the major statistical categories in the last few seasons he's been in the league. He has a ring as well with the team that he's playing against. So definitely an interesting sight to see him improve. But you honestly cannot have plays like that in the red zone. You need to throw it away. At the very least, give yourself a chance to score.
It just wasn't the decision making wasn't there. It was like he was thinking over time. He's want to go this way, want to go that way, and he doesn't know where to go.
It looked like Huntington Beach played perfect slant route defense, as it's going to be a 6-3 ball game. Going to be kneeled down by X-Pac. And that's going to make it 3 minutes and some change left in the second. Huntington Beach only with 3 points in the first half. So we can't say that Arizona's defense hasn't done their job. they're putting themselves in a position to win.
Yeah. But HBV is still HBV. Although Arizona's defense has stepped up, it's going to be interesting to see the fight for the rest of the game.
Oh, great run here from Tim Carlson, his third of the game, and it's a big one. He's going to pick up about 10 and some change. A great reach out at the end, picks up the first. Great breaking tackle there off Reese Rockefeller. He's seen him try to get there, but he was like, nah, I don't got time to get tackled. Get off me, cuz.
Ooh, they missed the penalty there.
Was a hold?
No, an illegal block in the back.
Oh, that's tough, as we see the pass there to Earl Flynn, who's pushing forward, getting past the 40. They may have one more play before the 2-minute warning, but if not, they still have plenty of time and 3 timeouts. Let's see if they can get something cooking.
Yeah. If I'm Arizona here, I'm going to try and dial up a blitz. I can send a 5-man front at them, and then just have the rest of your guys either in zone or man.
6-3 is your score. The second quarter winding down. Huntington Beach close to midfield here. Definitely a manageable second down as they're going to look for the pass again. Middle of the field, and going to be caught by Banks past the 45-yard line. And that's definitely going to help them out for sure. 1st and 10, Voyagers.
Clock still running.
They're going to go no huddle here. And this one is going to be a fake of the handoff. I believe he got a man open on either side, and he's going to try to test him deep. And look at Earl, the Pearl, Flint, show off and put Huntington Beach in the lead. What a pass there from Deathridge.
Tyler, you can celebrate tonight, man. That was one of the beautiful throws. Maybe the throw of the season already.
Oh my goodness. That is what you like to call a dot. And that is going to be kick up and kick good. If I had my soundboard, I would have hit that sonic ring when he picks up the rings. I would have hit that up right then and there. But just a flawless play. And you can see why Huntington Beach was undefeated last year. They got themselves on a great start on that particular drive, and they could potentially flip it if they could get a quick stop and try to score again.
Oh, yeah. They've already shown the aptitude of getting a fumble, although the one was called back. So, if they run it, they're at a detriment of the clock and detriment of a fumble. A possibility.
1 minute 30 seconds on the dot here, and that is why we are the best American football simulation league in the business, because of plays like that, as we're going to see Uncle Swoosh with the return looking for something, and it will be a flag, so that's definitely going to be in the aid of Huntington Beach. Back them up 10, and we'll start them out at the 16.
JCB, he's no longer a starter, but he's still messing something up.
1st and 10 coming up here.
Fortunately, he messed up this team this time instead of someone's face.
Going to be passing it here left side, and going to be caught by Uncle Swoosh. That'll get them at least the yards back that they lost on the penalty, but it does give them the first down, so they'll have to start using their timeout soon if they want something in this half.
They don't go no huddle here. It's going to be questionable what they're doing.
They do go
They are going no huddle.
Yes, I'm looking for a play here is action. Going to send this one deep. Protection's breaking down, and he's going to throw this one, and he's lucky that the white outside lines was there, because that could have been an interception.
I don't know if you saw, but he actually got hit off that release.
Oh, yeah. He forced that one. That pressure, once again, from Grunky Kong, relentless. He almost had number 2. 2nd and 10 coming up here. And once again, a very dicey pass in coverage. Looking for a man again. Going to toss this left side, and it will be caught, but he does fall inbound, so the clock continues to roll. Will they use their timeout here, or do you think maybe they might go conservative here?
I think take the timeout. Honestly.
Well,
No, they're going no huddle.
Well, they're going no huddle here. Looking for a man again. Texans breaking down middle of the field and almost picked up again. X-Pac almost had his first of the season. And Huntington Beach still technically has all 3 of their timeouts. They could potentially get a field goal if they do the right plays.
Unfortunately, that was wide open and he just dropped it. Or he wasn't turned around, I mean. Because the defenders weren't on him. They were a few steps back.
Sending this one away. It is going to be returned from Ryan Davis, looking for something, and he'll take it to the 27. 22 seconds left on the clock, and Huntington Beach definitely took the load off with that last drive. They've been waiting for that play to get into the end zone, and here they are with the lead potentially going into the half.
I'm HBV. I'm calling a crossers route here. Get somebody fast over the middle and just let them run.
1st and 10 coming up, looking for a man again. I'm going to pass this short left side. It's going to be caught by Carlson. And it looks like Huntington Beach isn't going to worry about calling timeouts here. But a great drive and a great game so far. 10-6 is your score. Going into the defensive side of things to start this season. Now, you never know how it goes, but a great game nonetheless. And it's going to be a fun ride here in the USFA as always. Make sure you show some love to all of our affiliates. We got the big homies at W. We got the new code for you, so make sure you use USFA S10 or aka Season 10 to get that 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them, along with Paladin still with us if you need some software help. We'll talk about the affiliates in a little bit as we see faking the handoff here, looking for a man, going to toss this middle of the field and caught, and going to try to get something cooking, but looks like there's a tackle by Wile E. Coyote and also Adam Leach.
Rookie Wile E. Coyote.
Was that Wile E. Coyote? It might have been someone else. I might have my numbers confused. I'm sure they'll show it here soon. Okay, that's Ozzie Sash. Sorry about that. That's the backup safety. 2nd and medium.
Wiley didn't get his first tackle yet.
No, it did not.
It's only a matter of...
Oh, they sent the blitz right at the former Voyager. The Voyager that got them their first championship in Season 8. Definitely a great job there. Nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd and 5.
What I found interesting was as they blitzed, he just hit his center right in the back of the head. So I hope he's fine.
3rd and medium coming up, looking for a man, going to launch this left side and going to be deflected. And the secondary of Huntington Beach coming to play as expected. 4th and medium coming up.
I'd say if Huntington Beach scores on this next drive, it's over. Because Arizona's offense has really turned to a still. If they can't get anything going, it's pretty much over.
Interesting to see as we see Ryan Davis on the return, and he's going to get tackled by a name we haven't said all day. His name is Mikey Jackson, the #1 corner here for Arizona. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, only sending 4 guys, it looks like.
Most definitely. We'll see what Tyler Deatherich will do in the second half. Looking for a man, throws a short to Tim Carlson again, and he'll pick up about 6 or so on that play. 20 for 25 in this ball game, and he's picking up right where he left off last season. Very, very efficient day. 8 of those catches going to the halfback. I guess that's to circumvent all of the runs that he hasn't got yet. We'll see if that changes here. No, it will not. It's going to be a pass, going to throw it, hit, and it's going to get hit again. That's going to be a stop in the backfield, pretty much losing all of those yards they had.
Yeah, it looked like a bad hit there. Third isn't fine, then they're kind of, if he's not fine in the head, kind of screwed because he looks fine in the body.
Not a lot of run plays here. 30 plays, only 4 of them rushing. And it's going to be an adjustment. Throws it short again. for his 10th catch, and that is not going to be enough for the first. Arizona gets his first stop of the first half. I mean, the second half.
Honestly, it looks like Carlson's going for the reception record already.
And outside of that deep pass earlier, he hasn't really been pushing the ante in this one. I guess you got to give a little credit to Arizona as well in regards to their defense. Looking for a bounce. Will we see our first pin? Yes, we will. Inside the 5 is where Arizona will start. They'll start them at the 2.
Yes, sir. You always love to see them pin deep.
Now I'll definitely clip that
Arizona?
one.
Arizona themselves don't want to see it.
They're going to have a long field ahead of them as they're going to go empty for this play. Will Huntington Beach send a blitz? Yes, they will. It doesn't get home, and they make them pay, as it's going to be taken to around the 20-yard line. That's going to be Amari Jones again for the catch. And it's 1st and 10. Give your quarterback some breathing room.
Amari is proven he's a really good reception tight end when you throw him the ball.
Not a lot of rushing yards on either side, as it looks like they're going to try to take off, and he's going to throw that one away, and he just gets smacked right at the end of that pass.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Second and 10 coming up here. Trying to get something cooking. Gonna look to take off to run, and going to get knocked out of the hands of Uncle Swoosh by Adam Leach, the 1-year veteran, making the play. And now it's a long 3rd down situation. Huntington Beach in a real good spot to get some good field position.
Yep. This is probably going to be a deep pass. On them, I'm going to send the tight end over with a cross along with a receiver.
Gonna take off and runs into Matthias Sutherland. He's gonna lead the league currently in sacks with that one, and he's only leading his own teammates. Arizona has yet to get to Deathridge, so it's 4th and 18 coming up. 5 sacks so far on the quarterback.
Action Jackson Jr. is just going to be asking, wait, where am I tomorrow? Because he doesn't even know where he is right now.
Punting from their own goal line, and that was a boot right there, 60 yards worth, and that's going to push them close to midfield thanks to the return by Ryan Davis. It's 1st and 10 coming up here. Let's see what HBV can do. They are
honestly.
Go ahead.
HBV this season, they're probably going to win. They're probably going to go undefeated in the regular season. I'm just going to admit it. Unless they play Charlotte multiple times, or at least once, because I think Charlotte has the chance to beat them for redemption. But HBV still has a good chance to win all the games. But with how they're being so cautious, I'm worried that they might get, what's the word?
Complacent?
Yes. They might become complacent with being so cautious here.
Most definitely. As we see another carry here, the 4th on the game there for Tim Carlson. I believe that's 14 touches so far for him. So he's definitely getting to work. He is in the offense. He's just not getting the carries. We'll see if that changes here. It's going to be 2nd and 2. And you already know how the game works. If they have the lead still, they're trying to burn clock. So keep your head up. Make sure that you're ready. And looks like the offensive line was too ready. So that'll back them up 5.
It looked like that was the offensive line, but it could have also been encroachment. But it's going to be the offensive line this time.
Yeah, they said offensive line there. It looked like the right guard moved just a little early there, but definitely still manageable here. You got 2 downs to get 7 yards. It's definitely doable. But Tyler Deathridge is going to look for something quick. Going to pass it. Protection solid. He's going to break away. He's going to look to pick up the first himself. He's going to juke, and he's going to hang on to the football this time. If you want to get a flashback to the first quarter, he fumbled it last time he juked it. It's going to be 1st and 10, though. A great job by Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler got some wheels on him. Maybe not the fastest wheels, but he got some wheels.
Enough to get by, not enough to impress you, I suppose. But that's why you have the updating system to take care of that for you. As that passes a wide open Earl, the Pearl, Flint. They said, I want to get a championship. A quarterback like this could get you the way, and a team like this can put some points on the board. He just burnt that corner.
Game over. Calling it. Game over.
Kick is going to be up and good.
Performing for miracle. Game over.
He went up for that one too. I got to get a image of that. I'm sure Earl's gonna love it for sure. But a great job nonetheless as Huntington Beach. They appear to be back on status quo from last season, even on games where their offense isn't clicking 100% throughout the game. The defense still holds strong, and Arizona hasn't scored since their last field goal. That's given Huntington Beach's offense a chance to kind of reel it back a little bit, tell them to simmer down. And here they are with an 11-point lead. This is just what Huntington Beach does at this point.
Yeah.
Even in close games, you see that Huntington Beach, they just end up finding a way, somehow, some way. And that is what has them with the lead going into this one. We'll see. A great job coming up. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming. I'm thinking for Arizona, I haven't made this for them yet, but I kind of want to give them pretty much the opposite jersey set of what you see here. You know, with the where you see the pink, purple, you'll see the black, and then you have the purple, pink stripes going down. I think that'll be pretty sweet for their alternate. As we see a 1st and 10 setup, he's going to take off to run and throws it way across the body. And luckily enough for Arizona, the arm strength wasn't that good because there was a defensive player right there.
Yeah. I just find it strange. He's 9 of 21 already.
But that's the thing. Do you want to attribute it to the quarterback or to the defense? As they go for the tight end screen, actually that's not a tight end screen, that's a wide receiver screen. That's Uncle Swoosh coming through with the big play, making it 3rd and manageable.
In this case, I attribute it to the defense for really stepping up. Oop, Wile E. Coyote, 2 tackles. I just saw that.
Yeah, the rookie getting it done there. I believe he's in the backup spot. Adam Leach and X-Pac are the outside corners here, so that'll definitely delegate him to the inside. You got to beat that gritty cornerback right there, looking for a man again. Protection's breaking down, but he still finds his man. That's Amari Jones, and he's going to get to the 42-yard line. Definitely a great play, and definitely a needed play here for this Arizona offense.
It looked like at the end there, you thought, I'm going to celebrate with my teammates. You realize he's on the wrong sideline.
T. Knight there with the tackle pushing him out of bounds. But not a lot of carries on either side. Both quarterbacks, they're letting them, both offensive coordinators letting them sling it this game as we see a pass and caught. And it's going to be another catch by McGowan. He got stuck at the end by Preston. But regardless of that, it's 1st and 10 Arizona.
I retract my previous statement. Game's not over.
You never say it's over. It's still in the 3rd quarter, my friend. Still plenty of time. Arizona just needs to get their offense in a similar rhythm like this, put it back in one score, and then see what happens. You never know as we catch it left side, and that is a great catch there from Sean McGowan. What a play. Right over the hands of X-Pac, the season 7 cornerback of the year, and probably one of the greater playoff cornerbacks we've ever seen. As we see another pass, quick pitch to the left side and caught, and that will be another 1st down play there. Who is that? That's 21. Is going to be the halfback Tamari Jones for his 2nd catch of the game.
Tamari already showing up. He's mainly showing more as a runner, but he's also showing that he's not the only. Carlson's not the only receiving back out here.
inside the 30. They're going to fake the handoff here, rolling out, and he barely got that one off. Honestly, could have been a fumble. I don't know if his arm went forward. The referee said it did.
If anything, that looked like it was a spike.
He looked like he had a man where he wanted to throw it to. I don't know if it was open or not, but I don't know. Very dicey indeed. 2nd and 10 coming. Making a quick adjustment, quick pitch right side, and there goes Uncle Swoosh again, who's going to pick up a solid gain to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 7 coming up. Arizona needs something. Keep in mind that a field goal would make it a 1-score ball game. They'll just need to score on the other end with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. But I'm sure they're going to be looking for a lot more than just 3 on this one. And they will pick up a 1st down again to Amari Jones. Another solid play there. It's 1st and 10 coming up.
61 yards for Amari.
Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down, throws it left side, and it is going to be caught there by Amari Jones again. But now we're going to pick up 3 on that play.
Looked like he was getting heavy blitz, but at least he got it out.
Second and 7 coming up here, looking for a man, looking left side, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to take him close to the 10. As that is going to be Uncle Swoosh with another catch, 5 for 52 so far in his first game, and he's definitely, it was a great pickup. I was happy for him when he went to Arizona.
Yeah.
They could take this into the end of the 3rd if they wanted to. They can hike it. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and let it rumble here. I'm not mad at you, pimps. Do your thing. Throw your 4s up in the chat. It's the season 10 debut. New rosters and all created by yours truly, but we got to keep it moving as it looks like it's going to be a hat trick party to start out the 4th. Matthias Sutherland picks up number 3.
Action is just like, what am I doing?
That's where you want to step into the pocket, see if there's anything open or take off to run or something, but definitely need to increase that awareness to make that happen. Like we said, it could make it a 1-score ball game if he knocks it through, and he will. And we got ourselves a 17-9 ball game here.
I will say, despite getting Preston Dotson, it looks like HBV defense is a little bit more vulnerable than last season. I know that sounds weird, but it just looks so far early in this game, with this early game.
I mean, they have had the tendency last year to give up some plays, but like as we've seen and so far in this game, they have yet to give up a touchdown. So I mean, it's kind of hard to argue that stat, but I do see that there have been some plays that have been opening up for Arizona. It's just a matter of getting everything taken care of in the red zone. But we see the return here from X-Pac, who's looking for some room. Going to take it to the 24. Huntington Beach can expand on this lead for sure. Let's see how they make this work in this play.
Yeah.
Going to be faking his handoff here, and it looks like he's going. It almost picked off trying to fit that one to Flint.
That would have been a really good pick there. They knew exactly what they needed.
2nd and 10 coming up, very dicey. And like you said, Arizona could have used that for sure. Would have got them in real good field position, put the defense on their heels. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking for a man, and going to be caught. a juke move, reaching for the first. He might be a little short. Nope, they said he got it.
Nope, got it.
4 for 43 there for Ryan Davis. And it looks like outside of the spurt towards the halfback, he's been spreading around a little bit. It looks like everyone in regards to the receivers has around like that 3 to 5 range here for Huntington Beach. So many weapons here as they send big homie Banks in motion, looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. And he's going to turn up, and he almost got that stripped, but he was able to hang on to it, and he's going to stumble forward for a big gain as Eric Duncan for his 3rd catch.
I feel everyone on HPV at least has 2 catches, except for the depth guys.
Offense clicking again here for Huntington Beach, trying to get something cooking. Going to pass this one again, looking for a man, looking left side and caught. And there goes Carlton Banks, who gets tripped up at the 15. And once again, this Huntington Beach Voyagers team clicking when it's time to click.
They have that clutch gene. Simple as that.
Bruno Davis barely got those shoelaces there, but once again, Huntington Beach will click into the red zone. They want to get a touchdown here, and they're going to hand it off. There goes big homie Carlson, and he's shut down. They're from number 3, making the play. DeJohn James has been around with his 5th tackle, or at least his 5th solo tackle. $40 plays so far. 33 of them have been passes. They're going to pass it again. Look for a man, looking left side, and it's going to be caught by Davis. So that 3rd down is a lot more manageable.
Yeah. Sorry, my stuff is glitching.
All good, all good. If you got to leave and come back, it's all good.
Should be good now.
All right. 3rd and 4 coming up from the 10-yard line. Tyler Detheridge wants another touchdown, looking for a man, takes off to run. Is he going to use his legs? Off the back foot and try to get Flint for number 3, but the defense stops him. A great job there from the cornerback, making that happen.
Looked at the corner, was trying to jump it, just couldn't get his hands together in time.
Hey, he'll take the incompletion. That still counts as a pass deflection, and Huntington Beach could put it back where it was a couple of drives ago, with them being 11 points with the field goal by Carolina. And I don't got to look at it too much, my friend. She's pretty automatic from this range, and that'll make it 20-9.
She can probably do it with her other leg too and be blindfolded at the same time.
But an interesting game here for sure. Arizona technically still has a chance in this, but they need to do something drastic. They need to get down the field. They need to put something together. Eight minutes, 5 seconds left in the first official game of season 10. Definitely a lot of great highlights for sure, and I've been getting clips as best as I can. So we are going to bring back the highlight reels for the week. So I'm happy to let you guys know that I was able to fix the issue. And yeah, it should be a fun ride this season. If you want to help out with the thumbnails, that'll be awesome. I could fit you a couple of images as well. I'm going to be getting them while we get ready to transition to the next recording and all the good stuff. So should be a fun ride as always. As Arizona sets up here at the 27, middle of the field is wide open there for McGowan, and he's going to pick up a first down here. 19 for 32 on the day here for action, trying to get something cooking.
Action just trying to hold on to hope.
7.5 minutes left. Might as well go into that no huddle here, try to pick up that speed, looking for a man, middle field, and caught again, and he's going to find a very familiar face. There goes Sean McGowan coming through again with another great catch. Preston Dotson once again in the area, doing what he does best, just being a nuisance. As we see another pass, and it's going to be caught, and it looks like I spoke a little bit too soon in regards to how great he is, as he makes his first major error of being a Voyager, and that will be 1st and 10 coming up. Great job here from Arizona.
That is a big mistake, but still manageable.
It looked like he was trying to jump that route. He was in the area, but I don't think he was quick enough to get to it. A great pass to get it to him. It was looking for a man. Protection's breaking down again, and the ball barely gets free. And Matthias Sutherland almost had number 4 right there, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be an interesting sight to see. Does Arizona take a chance on potentially going quarterback in the next draft? Maybe they think that they want to go somewhere else, as we see a duck towards the ground. I mean, I don't want to say anything in regards to like cutting people or anything like that, but maybe Arizona is a quarterback away from taking that next step. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. Because their quarterback troubles have been noticeable, especially this game.
Looking for a pass here, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down, and he's going to have to throw this one away again. Looks like a coverage throwaway. There was nowhere to throw it on that one. And obviously, you got to go for it here. Well, was it 12 points? Yeah, you got to go for it. They got to, well, they're going for the field goal. Well, actually, yeah. 11, yeah, so that'll just pretty much put it back to where it was, where they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and it does knock through. So once again, 4 drives that resulted in scores, but we don't have any 6+1s here for the home team. Huntington Beach's defense, when they need to step up, they clamp up.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of 12/20, that is my birthday. Every time I see it, I gotta say it. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Make sure you give me something for the next birthday. It's gonna be that dirty 33. I'm gonna be 33 years old. That's crazy. I'm old as hell. What am I doing with my life? It's gonna be 6.5 minutes almost left in the 4th quarter. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. It's always been fun doing this, and hopefully I have another 10 seasons left in me. As we're going to go ahead and send this one away. Going to be returned here from X-Pac, and he's going to get close to the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. And Huntington Beach with the chance to essentially close this one out. Got to expect the run game to start percolating here. See if they could get Tim Carlson in some favorable positions. And if Arizona does get a stop, technically they have a shot. As we see Deathridge quick pitch and gonna be caught, and you could add 15 more. Another face mask. This time it's Tank Falco making the error, and that puts him smack dab on midfield. That's a tough penalty here for Arizona.
Someone would call his name, and it's on a penalty.
Kickler 10, the user there. Shout out to the big homie. Also the user for the quarterback of Charlotte, Hank Falco. I'm going to be looking for a man here. Throws it short. It's going to be caught. Sheds off one man, and he's going to pick up about 5. Make it 6. Here we go, faking the handoff here. Deathridge looking middle of the field and wide open Davis and inside the 15. And once again, Tyler Deathridge just making this look way too easy, my friend.
Oh, yeah. A slow start to the game, but now it's really picking it up.
1st and 10 coming up here. Huntington Beach can potentially wrap this one up, but you hate to see the left guard move. That'll back him up 5. Oh, Sarchi, so I have a question for you. Do you want to be the main guy to actually do the streams on the recordings with me?
I mean, I can, but it's going to be limited for a few weeks because I got some stuff coming up.
That's cool. So just let me know if you can make it. If not, then we kind of keep it moving. But, you know, I kind of like this. You know, you're a real great commentary guy in the color. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Just keep me up to date. 2nd and 9. Huntington Beach wants to keep Arizona up to date. Let them know who the real dogs are. And plays like that'll help, but Earl Flint was 1 yard away from getting his 3rd.
Oh, that reminds me of the 99 Super Bowl. 1 yard short. But this time, it's 1 yard short for 4 minutes from the end. You still got a touchdown waiting for you.
You see right there, the defensive player actually got in his way. That probably could have been a touchdown, but great awareness there from the defense as that pass is going to be wide open to the big homie, Eric Duncan, and that is a big touchdown. That might have wrapped this one up.
I was about to say, is it too early to say it?
It's going to be a very tough comeback from here. Now, this is around 15 points, 16 if you add on this extra point here. Actually, no, I take that back. There's my math off. Well, 15 points make that... Wait, 14, 15. There you go. So it's 14 points going to 15 with that extra point. My math was up. I'm tripping over here. But Arizona has yet to score their first touchdown. And looking at the scoreboard, even if one of those would have been a touchdown, it could have been a different game up to this point.
Oh, yeah. As if, honestly, if any of them were different, if all of them were different, they'd be running away with this. They're all kicks, so they're not.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a game of inches for sure, but got to give credit to that red zone defense here for the Huntington Beach Voyagers. Every single time Arizona had a chance, they just could not find a way. Arizona couldn't find a way to get something cooking. As we see the return here from Uncle Swoosh trying to get something cooking, and he'll take it to the 22-yard line. And there's only 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Let's see what they can do from here.
So they got 3 wide.
Looking for a pass here. Action Jackson Jr. and caught. There goes Uncle Swoosh. Past the 35-yard line. Or right at the 35-yard line, I should say. It's 1st and 10, but they're going to need a lot more than that if they want to come back.
I think we already know. If outside Sean McGowan, we know who their favorite receiver is.
Mm-hmm. And Uncle Swoosh, he says he's going to be a mainstay here in this league. He says he wants to be great. Going to be passing this one again and going to be caught. And that is going to be a catch there by McGowan. Another one. 23 for 39 so far here for action. So a little bit over 50%. First and 10 coming up here. Trying to get something cooking. Looking for a man. Going to throw it short. And it is going to be caught again by Sean McGowan, who's just picking up all these catches here. His 7th of the game.
Oh, yeah. Not as many as Carlson, but definitely being a volume receiver.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Swoosh and Sean McGowan, definitely a very great wide receiver core here that they could build off of. And don't forget Jackson Rodriguez holding it down. Amari Jones has been great this game, in my opinion. Definitely lots to look forward to here. As we see the pass again. Oh, and that's going to be picked off. It's going to be number 4, Annalisa McCool, taking that speed and taking it to the 25-yard line, and it gets worse here for Arizona.
I'm sorry, Stacks, but I'm calling it ball game.
And they're going to keep it on the ground here, and they're going to try to shut off a man, but gets taken down. Arizona's going to try to call the timeouts to try to give themselves a chance. Got to expect a run game from here. 2nd and 8 coming up. 1 first down can essentially wrap this one up. As they do keep it on the ground, and he'll get inside the 20. And it's going real quick here. 3rd and 4 coming up. Huntington Beach a field goal away from cracking 30 for the first time this season, and I'm assuming it's not going to be the last. I'm pretty sure they did average around 26, 27 points per game. They led the league in offensive points scored and defensive points allowed, and plays like that will essentially wrap this one up. You can put a fork in this one.
Oh, yeah. As much as I'd love to see her come back from Arizona, it's just too late.
Too little, too late. A lot of people like to sing that song, It's Not Too Late, It's Never Too Late, but they were kind of late to the party in this one offensively, but they'll have a chance to make up for it going into week number 2. We'll talk about who they play in the final game of the season, who I did confirm that I will have someone else in the booth with me for that game, so it's going to be fun. And yeah, Huntington Beach looking like Huntington Beach here. I mean, the defense played flawless. Offensively, they had a slow start. It was looking shaky. Maybe it was just the jitters, trying to defend that crown, but looks like they're going to win their 15th straight football game, which is just ridiculous. As we see a handoff there for Carlson, who wants to get himself a touchdown, but I don't think it's going to come out in this ball game. He did have himself a great average, 9 for 56, so definitely encouraging to see. I'm sure he just wants some more carries, but it is what it is.
I know as an owner myself, anytime we go against HBV, we're scared, but here's the problem. Go against them next week.
That is tough right there. So is it going to be in Huntington Beach or is it in Anchorage?
That's a home game for us, so it's going to be in Anchorage.
Alrighty, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and work on that, but we got a game to come on tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be Dallas taking the trip to Canada. We'll see the Canada Lights here in this ball game tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be a fun ride as always, but that is going to be wrapping this one up here. Final score is going to be 27-10, and we'll go ahead and get over to the stats. While I go ahead and do that, what are your thoughts on both of these teams going into the rest of the regular season?
HBV is still HBV. In Arizona, I'm really cautious about them, because this showing was not good. Yes, it was against HBV, but Action Jackson just didn't prove it to me today.
Definitely some proving grounds there. He did manage to get close to 60%, but that interception right at the end definitely didn't help things. Definitely see if there's more that he could do within the offense. I'm sure Cal Wu's going to be plugging away to get him in better positions, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Every game isn't going to come out perfect. You only have one shot when the brights are the lightest. Well, when the lights are the brightest. There you go. Can't speak. But going to scroll through these stats real quick. You see right there Tim Carlson and Tamari Jones averaging over 5 a carry, but not a lot of carries from them. Definitely a pass heavy ball game. We'll see if that changes going into the fold. Let me see if I could get that rushing, the longest rush there for the stat team. Looking at the receiving side of things, we'll start with Arizona. Uncle Swoosh and Sean McGowan each coming through with 7 catches. Swoosh in his first game gets 75 yards, a great job. Sean McGowan there with 93. Amari Jones there, 6 for 64 at the tight end position, great job. Tamari Jones there, 2 for 10. And Jackson Rodriguez, 2 for 29. a good amount of drops there, 2 apiece by the top 2 receivers, so they're definitely going to be working on that. And then, of course, the longest catch of the game goes to Uncle Swoosh there with the 27-yarder. Looking at the other side.
Sorry to cut in.
No. I'm just kidding. What's up? What's up?
You forgot to do the sponsors.
Oh, I didn't do the sponsors. Yeah, I could definitely do that right at the end for sure. Thank you for that. But looks like Tim Carlson led the game in catches there with 10 for 36. So not a lot of yards there, but it is what it is. Ryan the Diamond Davis gets 7 for 88. Earl the Pearl Flint gets 6 for 110 and 2 TDs. Carlton Banks there, 6 for 74. Eric Duncan, 5 for 37 and a touchdown. Definitely a widespread there. You know, outside of Tim Carlson getting 10, like a lot of receivers got some touches here. Earl the Pearl Flint and Carlton Banks each get a drop, so that's not going to help the stats, but it is what it is. And Flint had that 44-yarder to do their thing. Looks like defensively, the tackle leader will be X-Pac with 11. Preston Dotson right behind him with 10. Adam Leach there with 6 tackles. Wiley Coyote with 5. McCullough with 4. Matthias Sutherland with 4. Sash with 4. TJ Camden with 4, Josh Schloyer with 3, Everett Williams with 2, Anzo Tavian, the tight end, gets 1, T Knight gets 1, Cassandra Raquina gets 1, Grunky Kong gets 1, and that is a bot player, so we don't worry about those. No tackles for loss here. 3 sacks there from Matthias Sutherland, a great play there from him. Cassandra Raquina there with 1, Josh Schloyer with 1, and Grunky Kong there with 1. And Elisa McCullough starts out the interception party this season with the 29-yard return. Great job from them. Looks like X-Pac with 3 pass deflections and Elisa McCullough with 3. TJ Camden and Adam Leach each get 1. No forced fumbles or anything like that. That's all the defensive stats here. On the other side, the leading tackler will be Tank Falco and DeJohn James, each with 10 apiece. Mikey Jackson with 8. Jay Underwood, the rookie, gets 7. Kaylon Chase with 7. Hunter Jackson, Bruno Davis, and Reese Rockefeller with 6. Trevor Halifax with 4. Action Jackson Jr. with 1. He got that off the interception. Rhett Eisenhower with 1. Jacob Cool Beans with 1. Frederick Kaiser gets 1. And it looks like Amari Jones and Calvin Thomas each get 1 as well. Only 1 tackle for loss all game, and that was from Jay Underwood. Kind of a weird game there, but there wasn't a lot of carries too, so that's probably the reason. Sack wise, looks like Calvin Thomas. Actually, no sacks here from Arizona at all. No interceptions from Arizona at all. Pass deflection wise, Underwood and Jackson each get 2 apiece. Forced fumbles, Tank Falco forced it. Hunter Jackson recovered it for 7 yards, and that's all the defensive stats there. Kicking wise, looks like Felix ends the game with all 12 points there for Arizona. Carolina there with 2 field goals made and 3 extra points made, so that is going to be 9 points there from her. Great job. Punting wise, looks like Carolina led the way in the average, but only had 2 tries. Felix had a great job there on the punts there. 1 inside the 20 there from Carolina. And on the kick return side, looks like X-Pac won that battle 23.2 to 23. So kind of even there. Great job from both of these guys. 69 there. Nice. Punt return wise, there was only 1 player doing it, and that was Ryan. And he did have 7.7 on the average. Just going over the scoring summary really fast. Felix started out the season with a field goal, and then Carolina had a field goal. Then Felix had a field goal. Earl Flint got the first touchdown there with the 44-yard pass. Reception, I should say. Earl Flint doubled back, got a 26-yard catch for a touchdown. And then at that point, there was a lot of field goals. 2 by Arizona, and then Huntington Beach got 1, and then they closed out with the dagger touchdown is the Voyagers. So we could go ahead and wrap this one up here. We got to go ahead and get ready for the game tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. Let me go ahead and get the ticker for you so you can see it again. It's going to be Dallas with their first game of the season, taking a trip to Canada. What are your predictions in this one? Who do you think is going to pull this game out?
For me, Toronto.
Yeah, I believe Toronto
No doubt,
will be the favorites.
No
here.
doubt in my mind, it's Toronto.
Okay, I will see if that'll be the case. We will be on Twitch for this. The giveaways and all the good stuff will be there. Shout out to our affiliates as well. The GSB, Gold Standard Basketball, doing their thing. The ECFL, our collegiate football affiliates, doing their thing as well. And then you also have the big homies at Goals. If you want to play basketball, college football, or hockey, make sure you show some love to them. Go to their Discord. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up here as we go ahead and prep for the remainder of week number 1. We'll go ahead and turn 2. Stay safe, everybody. Hope you have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later.